don't know. Okay. I'm going to see what the cards have to say. And I just want to ask about channeling and guides and masters and the pendulums and things that are being put out there. So let's see what it has to say here. I'm just going to do a real quick, short read. And we'll just see what it says here. So first thing is about Clever, the fox. When it comes to the burden, okay? So first thing out, people that are burdened and the energy is just heavy. And unfortunately, it's not always coming from clarity. The fox, okay? It's coming from that mind spin many times, but let's see what else it has to say. The energy is, the moon. So moon can be psychic skills, but it can also be, where, going forward. It can also be emotional, being gone by emotions and the things, not fully in the light, okay? Not fully seeing in clarity in the light, okay? It can be the moon is also running the emotions, etc., okay, going forward. Now, again, it can be psychic skills, but when you get the moon in the fox and the burden going forward, okay, so let's see what's going on now with it. The mountain, the difficulties, okay? The difficulties when it comes to truth, okay? So difficulties when it comes to truth. Challenge is what's flowering. Whatever seeds are planted are what's going to flower. When it comes to an agreement, okay? So sometimes it's about, and I've said this before and that just came in again, about sometimes they are on a certain wavelength. They have people that they are, it's like a radio station. Okay, you have radio stations that are tuned to different channels, and different channels get different frequencies, get different things coming in. So they're reading, the challenge is reading the flowering on those collective that they are engaging with. Okay, if you're in a collective engaging with the Q stuff, then what you're going to get is that. Or you have that one, that prophetess, supposed to be a prophetess for Trump, that comes out with this stuff every single day. The Lord is telling me, and it's just, it's what she wants to hear. It's what they want to hear. So potential outcome is what's key, okay? Potential outcome is key. And let's see what it is. The rulership. Putting into motion inventive, putting into motion something from, again, what you want to see take place. Sometimes it's like that. So the flowering of this sword, the truth, you're getting what you want to see. It's ruling from the emotions, and the mental spin is what's being manufactured many times, okay? So when you have this difficulty, the mountain in the center of it, these difficulties, where it's going is where, again, the collective wants to see it sometimes, okay? And the mental stuff is flowering from, again, what they want to put out. What you are, again, the emperor is like the one that is Aries. It's about... it's really hard for me to try to describe it. It's the go-getter. It's the, you're putting this stuff out there, and you are in control of it. You are the one that's bringing that out there, okay? So, yeah, the flowering of the ideations that you are believing that are there. Again, the key is the obstructions and those that you are in alignment with. Again, when it comes to the burden of the emotions, the mind spin goes in with that and moves forward with this cleverness when it comes to these obstructions, these difficulties, and burdened with the emotions, and that skews the mental realm. Okay, so that's what can happen. That's what can happen. Let's see what's under the surface of this. So it's about new losses, feeling of losses. Again, it's in the realm of the emotions. When you have emotions that are caught up in that, then this is what you get. Energy coming into it is wanting to end what's hidden, okay? Wanting to end what's hidden. But unfortunately, let's see if we can get a thing what's hidden. We'll see. Strength. Yeah. Wanting to end what's hidden with a strength. So again, what we had going with that going in is the moon. Again, the emotionals that are running, the emotions that are running, moving this forward. And you want to uncover the truth with strength, okay? But again, it's on the level of the emotions. When you have the difficulties, again, when it comes to the truth, new truth coming in, there may be the cross to bear, the difficulties that are there, and again, wanting to hold on to your own truth, what's in there, okay? What you're holding to within yourself as truth. So when you have the difficulty of the transitioning, the challenge, what's flowering with the community, okay, where you live, what you're doing, and again, that's what you bring forward as true, okay? And the key is, again, the emperor, the starter, the wanting to be in charge, wanting to be leadership, okay? You have the lady and things up in the air, okay? So the key is things are up in the air. It's all about the emotions and wanting to be in control and putting out this information, okay? But sometimes, again, the things coming out get skewed by the emotion and you go into the fantasy, and you go into a collective. Maybe you're reading the collective. If you have a lot of people on your channel and they're all going in one direction, sometimes people are reading on that, okay? If they are in fear-based things, then guess what they're going to pick up? Fear-based things. That's what they're going to put out, okay? If they're in that emotion of the conspiracy theories, etc., all of that, then that's the people they're dealing with, more of that, and that's what they pick up and they put out. And thinking as if it is fact. But many times it's in the fantasy realm of their emotions and what's driving them underneath, okay? And wanting to think it's from the guides and the masters, but it's from their own, the mental spin, the subconscious, the underneath of it, the mental things that are driving. And then it gets filtered through and it gets skewed into this storyline. So that's what I get. It's what the cards say. That's and it's pretty much the way that I've always seen that it is. I see a lot of people say, my guides and masters are telling me this. And some that claim to be psychics that have been, 180% wrong on things and say, my guides and masters are telling me this, and, yeah. And again, here, I never say, this, my guides and masters are telling me this, and you can take it to the bank, you can bet on it 100%. I never say anything like that. Now, things do come in, and I give you what I give you, and that's it. So on that note, I'll leave that here. I don't know if this has been helpful or not, but I'll put it out there anyway. I know I'll probably get a lot of pushback. Some people will be storming off. And, it is what it is. I just put it out there, and I've got to be real. Some people will gravitate to it, and some will just be, like oil and water. And that's the way it is here. So on that note, I'll leave that here.